P instead of... Okay, whatever. Whatever he said. I'm gonna play for a couple games, but we will be promptly getting into our scheduled psychological torture. Here it is, in case anyone was wondering what it looks like. We have about... Oh, I need to finish this. Finish poll. The winner... Hello and shut up was tied. Hi, Lieb. We have about 52 slides of psychological torture to get through. So, keep that in mind. I hope you guys are excited. What could possibly be on it? Who knows? Hello, Son of Cthulhu. Can you pause the entire stream and everyone stop chatting while I go get coffee? I got you, girl. 45 minutes? I mean, no, that, like, that makes sense, right? Like, that makes sense. Oh my god, guys, you know how I am, like, I'm not having alcohol anymore? Well, someone today literally came up to me and shoved a cup of beer into my hand, so I, like, had to drink it. So it wasn't even my fault. Like, no, this really happened. They were beer salesmen, which sounds like I'm lying, but I was walking down the street and a bunch of beer salesmen came up to me and were like, please try a sample of this beer. And I was like, no. I can't. And they're like, no, like, have it. And I was like, okay, like, ugh. Peer pressure is so great. That's literally how children in Germany grow up. Oh. Yeah, I thought we were gonna play Bello and not your real name. The peer pressure. Whoa. Almost fell off my chair. I'm so happy for my hairstylist too, because she's booked all the time. And I go and she always is booked. This is still broken to the stage here? Yeah. She's really nice. Yeah, no worries. And I'll watch torture is such a funny thing to say. I like it. I really like the color. I'll go brighter. I'm just like really not used to the bangs. Like really not. I've never had such short bangs. So sometimes I'm looking at it like, wait, I really like don't like this. But I think it's just because I'm not used to it. They fit you things, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely just not used to it because I think that's just what happens when you get a change and stuff. And also, I mean, I knew how much you would cut off. I wish I had just had said a little less, but I low-key needed to cut those parts off because it was really dead. We're banging.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
Practice some mantis. I have to book Spider-Man tickets. I have to get Odyssey tickets. A lot to do. Then I have to go to the psychiatrist. Hi, Hoy, that is me. Are you the real Robert Pattinson? Yes. Please call me Batman.
Nothing heals
Hey,
the
Aces,
soul
did you
like
watch
a
the Jubilee? Hell yeah, I did.
30 seconds before you attack.
I had a
Get
fun
ready.
time. Thought it had some pacing
A
issues.
new world is a-borning. A shuffling of the galactic
I didn't
guard,
like
if
the
you will.
villain, but why is your movie taking so long?
I will remain
Idiots.
loyal to my friends.
Loyalty is a powerful bond.
How dare
And
you
also
question
terrible
me?
weakness.
The battle
How's
starts in
Odyssey?
5,
Oh no, that's not
4,
happening yet. Guys, that's on
2,
Saturday.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
But we will have psychological torture in 2 games, so
Destroy them.
guys, be prepared.
Coach has arrived.
Thank you, Elu. Where is everyone?
Strong as Ben.
Oh, 90 FPS. Really awesome.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You don't have to fight alone.
This is so hard to play.
I feel vulnerable.
Yes, I am. I am torturing someone, and I'll torture someone again. I'll do it. Ow. Clip FBI. Hey!
New
We're
perspective.
getting GTA 6 before Half-Life 3. Wait, you mean Half-Life 3 before GTA 6?
Maximum impact. Maximum impact.
It took that long to kill him.
Sorry,
Half-Life 3
but
is
I
never
never
coming.
miss.
How long has it been in development?
Perspective.
Guys, this bang is really good. Like, I literally just look at myself and I'm like, wait, I really hate it. Like, it reminds me
You've
of
captured more
like,
than half
oh
of
my
the
god,
mission
those
area.
like
Keep going.
18th century like bowl cut hair young lads. Like, or like, I don't know. Like, I look like a bull. Like I'm a disciple of Jesus, you know what I mean? Like, I'm giving disciple of Jesus right now.
The area's almost yours. I need assistance.
You don't have to. Help is here.
I don't, so you don't think I look like a disciple of Jesus.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
You, Stingray.
You get a weapon, you get a weapon.
I booked on Odyssey ticket and it's so cheap. How much?
Ever focused on
2007. Oh yeah, no, it's never coming out. Also, I take back what I said about IMAX. There's like 2 IMAX theaters, I realized. There's just one named Titan. There's a 40X. Put them off the map. Nice. There's one with the chairs that move, but only like 2 IMAX. Anyways. $3.
Before you attack, get ready.
For standard viewing.
We're going to need our
I almost want to watch the Odyssey like on my phone and be like, fuck you.
I think you've got
I'll watch it how I want.
Actually, I was hoping you could offer your opinion on my designs, Peter.
Wow, really? I'd be honored. And I promise I won't get any webs
Isn't
on
a lot of Cinematech developed over
Battle
there?
starts in 5.
It is? Oh my, that does make a lot of
3,
sense.
2,
Because we do have really good quality cinemas. Like, to the point where I go to other countries and I'm like, oh, like nothing ever compares.
I mean, Dooms. I hope there's
That would make sense. Also, our cinema quality is really good. Like, people are always really respectful. It's very clean all the time. The projections are clean. Lights, it's always dark. Audio's never messed up. Like, sometimes I went to theaters in America and like the audio would be messed up. Or they wouldn't like, they would forget to like turn off the lights, or the projection would look dirty and stuff like that. Favorite course in the theater? No. No. You had to pick a text expos, maybe related somewhat.
They are taking over the
What
area.
what text exposed? I mean, special housings for IMAX cameras for Odyssey. I'm not surprised. Usually they make new camera stuff for movies of that scale.
Control lost. Shake it up. What glory?
Every time she says Tick Tick Boom, I'm thinking of Andrew Garfield's musical Tick Tick Boom.
Thanks for the boost. You can't handle one hell of a boost. I'm going green.
We are undefeatable.
Hey, where's my Loki?
Mantis has returned.
There you go. Hello, Charlie.
Heal, body and soul. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Back in the game.
Computex? Oh. TIE, what is that one? I'm good.
I live to fight another day.
I should try to go to Computex. Taiwan Innotech Expo. Oh my god, wait, should I like go to these?
They've almost got it. Heal, body and soul. I'm right here. Let me help. We can totally help. Nowhere yet. Going to overtime. Feel the heal. Feel better. Fight better.
You look tired.
We are undefeatable!
Thank you. Yeah, I went to it was a game expo last year.
Nothing heals the soul like a bit of gardening.
Yeah, I was so good at it. And the punching.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I love Cinegear stuff.
I'm gonna be a bigger household name than you, webhead.
Those people are insane.
I had to give my Cinegear stuff away when I left. It
You
was so
protect
sad.
people for free.
It's like we're two sides of the same coin.
You've got to be kidding. We aren't even two sides of the same argument.
The battle starts in 5,
50-foot screen. That's so cool.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Boba.
I'll do what's needed to win this, even if it does mean taking out former allies.
Focus on the battle.
Enemies better beware.
Looks like we've got ourselves a party. Your heart out, Colossus!
Hunt the adversary.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Render me assistance.
Capture the mission area! I like the cold.
You get away with it!
We are undefeatable!
This is real!
My life energy is stronger.
Double KO.
I mean, it would have worked anyway because
I live to
Overwatch
fight
didn't
another
have that tech to like expand at the time. I think, like if you use a widescreen monitor, it couldn't do it. It would just get cut off. So it wouldn't have mattered. I think now it might be different.
Team's capture plaza has passed the halfway point.
Tired.
Yeah. So don't worry. I don't know if that's still real now, but yeah. I know because I did have an ultra wide monitor and it would just get cut off.
We are undefeatable! Almost got it! Jubilee. Control C's!
Done. You're well.
I like the cold.
Hello, Doctor Strange, Pillow Prince.
That one hurts.
Take this loser out, would ya?
I am healed. Help, friends. Let me help.
Take a nap.
No, we shot him.
Don't mind me.
Bro, Loki! I used dead ass. And a champ, good luck!
My wounds need healing. No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Wait, we're so close to playing psychological torture. I think I will after this game.
Thanks so much.
I go to peel for them and then they let me die. Jester, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it.
Shake it up. That one hurts. My life energy grows stronger. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. I need assistance.
Now drop faster.
Power! We are undefeatable!
Ah! Gonna get a new champ because my champ a Widow low-key gone to waste. Oh, hi Kay.
Myself a new
Glory
body.
is almost yours!
Yay,
winner yet.
Portal.
Going to overtime! I like the cold. Heal, body and soul! Let me help.
Let's get go!
Oh! Oh, I thought strange was on point. Well, good try. Are you guys ready for psychological torture?
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I'm not, but what choice do we have? Okay, this is called 52 questions to ask on your first date. And we are going to have chat vote. Wait, let's have some questionnaire music. We are doing this. I hope they add in a sniper character in the future. Yeah. Anyway, this is 51 questions you could ask on a date. We have 4 contestants. Number 1, Stingray. I mean Bello. Number 2, we have Stingray. Number 3, we have Redbird. And number 4, we have Nick Prizzy. We're gonna go through all of the questions. Yes, Rin did the pictures. Bello did the picture. Belly did the pictures. Oh, yeah. First question to ask on a date. How is the weather? Let's see Bello's response. Well, on my way here, it was raining, and I think it's still raining outside. Is this not the same for you? Oh, wait. You want to know what kind of person I am by asking about this? Because everyone feels so different about the same weather. I really like the way because all these things feel cozy. So that is Bello's answer. Second answer. Stingray. Oof, I'm sweating. California, the weather's perfect. Covering all the areas. That's pretty good. Redbird says, it's very hot here. Regular 35 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius on any given day. Very humid as well. Bring in the rain, please. Sounds very hot. Good answer to the question. Last one. Nick says, it's currently 101 Fahrenheit, 38 Celsius. Now, you might be wondering, how are we grading these, right? Let me pull up the psychological torture spreadsheet. Oh. Okay. Now, we are going to grade this by 3 points each. First point is if I like it. Second point is if I like it. Third point is if you guys like it. So, whose answer is best? Bello. Stingray. Don't vote yet. Redbird. Nick. Now you can vote. Now you can vote. Whose answer is best? Just type the name in or do the number. Up to you. Nick. You know, me personally, I'm taking some points off of Nick. He used Fahrenheit, which I don't really love. I like, my personal favorite is Bellow's answer because it kind of gives us more context. I put the conversion for you. Oh, actually that is nice. I told you, I like Bellow's answer. Can I pick none of the above? I mean, yes. Why is everyone voting for Nick? The way no one's voting for Stingray. I like Stingray's answer. All right. The time is up. For Bello. I'm gonna give her 2 points. Stingray, I'm gonna give you 2 points. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make this. Okay. Stingray 2 points. Redbird, also 2 points. And Nick gets 3 points. Because he won that one. He won the chat vote. I'm really sorry. I just really like Nick's answer. Guys, what? Okay, whatever. Next question. Do you come here often? Let's see. Not really, but it's really nice here. I should. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I picked this spot because I thought you'd like it. Oh, very sweet, very considerate. Okay. Redbird, I'm literally here every single stream, so yes. Nick, you brought me to a dark, random alley I have never seen before. Honestly, I really like... I really like Nick's answer, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I have to restart the poll every time. Oh, okay. All right, guys, vote in the poll. Whose answer? Whose do you like the most? I'm not gonna lie. I think Nick might be winning this one again. I like the roleplay element that he's bringing to this answer. He's giving us a location. Stingrays is very nice as well. Overall, good for everyone. Hi, Lola. Hi, Streaks. Very nice, but it doesn't answer the question. Which one? Do you come here often? I picked this spot because I thought you'd like it. Wait a minute, Stingray didn't answer a question. He didn't answer the question at all. Hold on, Stingray, that's 1 point off. That's 1 point off. Sorry. Guys, who's voting for Sting? Okay, that's a minute. That's a minute. Cast in your votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner was both Stingray and Nick. Well, Stingray, you didn't answer the question. So I'm gonna give you 2 points. You would have gotten 3. Which puts you at 4. Bellows, I liked yours. 2. Redbirds was totally fine. But Nick, once again, gets 3 because he actually did answer the question. He also won the crowd vote. Next up on the list, do you do this often? What is this picture? January 1984? Okay, let's move on. I wouldn't say I would go along once in this ucky, gucky parts of the sewer very often, but it's unexpected. Very nice here. Thanks for inviting me. So we're in the sewers. Stingray, it's a special occasion. So implying that he doesn't do that often. Redbird, answering interrogations, questionnaires featuring 50 plus questions? No. Can't say I do. I really like Bello's answer once again. I love like answers that give us like role-playing elements. You may now vote. Me personally, going with Bello for this one. Bello, Bello, Bello. It looks like Bello is pulling ahead. She might get 3 points. If you guys voted Nick last time, you should vote me this time. I agree. I do agree. Who's voting 3? I'm just kidding. For easy ones, I think everyone gets a 2. Why would you take me to the sewer? I thought you would like it there. Do you not like it? Wait a minute. Why is this guy... This calendar makes no sense. 2020, he pulls it back and it's January 1984. What? Guys. Alright, it's been 1 minute. Looks like Bello won this one. 3 points for Bello, 2 points for everyone else. Nick is still in the lead with 8 points. Bello in a close second with 7. Next question. Hello. Bello says, hello. Stingray, infinite salutations. Redbird, hello. Hi, greetings. Nick, hi. I mean, should we even vote? I mean, okay, I guess we'll still vote on everyone just to be fair. All right, poll has begun. Me, I'm going with Stingray for this one. Infinite salutations. Because I would imagine if... Why are you voting Nick? All he said was hi. Imagine you said hi to someone and then someone said infinite salutations. This is paired with the next question. Yeah, keep that in mind. It's how I say it, not what I say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it how Nick says it. Hi. That's what Winston said. Yeah, keep in mind, this is related to next question, so... Alright, it's been 1 minute. Looks like Redbird has pulled ahead with this one. Redbird has won the popular vote. 2, 2, 3, 2. Redbird's now tied with Bello. Stingray's dead last. I didn't need to say it like that. I'm sorry. Next, the question is goodbye. Oh, sad face. Goodbye, says Bello. Stingray, I'd like to see you again. When can I see you again? Bye-bye now. Goodbye, says Redbird. Nick, no, wait. Okay, I actually quite like these quite a lot. I will begin this poll. Now you guys may vote. I like Stingray's answer. Hi, Impulse. So vote. Whose response do you like the best? I like the obsession vibes it's giving. Yeah. Sting and Nick are too pushy for me. I need that kind of yearning, personally. Stingray's answer seems too rehearsed. It feels like he talks to too many girls. Wait, that's a good point. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nick with this one, actually. Flashbang doesn't join. I'm sorry. It's really bright. All right, it's been 1 minute. Cast in your votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick has once again won. These are all really basic questions, so I'm still gonna give everyone full points. Nick has won the popular vote, putting him in the lead. Stingray still dragging behind and dead last at 10 points. All right, next question. Are you a mama's boy? If yes, I'm leaving. Don't say this part, referring to if yes, I'm leaving. Bello's answer. Oh my god, you're back. I like my mom, but she can be mean sometimes, so I don't know. Stingray didn't answer this question, I think because he didn't understand the question. Redbird, no, I grew up being very independent. Nick, no, but I would die for her. All very good responses. All right, don't vote yet. The vote is not up. Now the vote has begun. I I thought it was like not. No, Stingray didn't answer this question because I think Stingray thought that don't say this part referred to the whole question. I personally like Bellows. How did Sting get a vote? Stingray didn't answer the question, guys. Who's voting for Son of Cthulhu? Guys. He didn't answer. She missed you. Bellow missed you. Yeah. I like Bellow's answer. And Nick's answer. Nick's answer is pretty good. No, but I would die for her. Good answer. Cast in your votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! A three-way tie. Okay. I'm gonna break this tie and actually I'm gonna give you all points because you guys all voted. So Stingray once again in dead last. Everyone getting 3 points except for one. I'm joking. Stingray is gonna pull ahead. Just you see. Everyone loves a three-way. What the hell? Do you see the rivals' passion? It's not yet. All right, Nick is in the lead. Redbird, Bellow are tied. Stingray coming in last. Next question. Don't vote yet until the vote's up, by the way. Are you religious? If yes, I'm leaving. Don't say this part. Bellow says, I worship women. That's pretty much it. Stingray. Oh, sorry, this was a mistake. Stingray didn't answer this question. Stingray didn't answer this question. Okay. Because I think once again he thought don't say this part was like, yeah. Redbird, I practiced both Islam and Catholic Christianity when I was a kid, but I've been atheist since I was 13 years old. Nick, hell no, my mom would bring us to random churches for free donuts, but only if they ran out before all the religious stuff because we didn't want to listen to all of that. Okay, so once again, Stingray didn't decline to answer. Poll is not up yet. Hold on. Okay, poll is up. Oof, I'm sweating. I really like Bellow's answer for this one. Very wonderful answer. Remember, you're supposed to view this as if you were on a date with a person and they said these words to you. So that is kind of the context of what this is, right? Bird is an atheist, meaning he doesn't worship women. Wait, that's true. Everyone who said they don't worship women, hold on. Low-key red flag. Do you guys like the picture Rin put up here? The hands with the Jeff. Because we should all be worshiping Jeff. My conclusion is that I date Redbird. Wait, there should be a who would you date? Oof, I was sweating. All right, poll is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bellow has won by a landslide. Let me give her 1,000 points. I'm just kidding. Everyone else gets 2. Bellow gets 3. Bellow is slowly pulling ahead. 17 points. Very close behind Nick. Next question. How do you feel about Sabrina Carpenter? Bellow. I like Sabrina Carpenter. I think it's only that minute because there is a matter of using really basic iconography to represent the way that womanhood is heterosexual, patriarchal conditioning in a critical way because they don't think it's critical. I think it's weird that they think sexualizing herself is bad when she almost always does it in a liberating way where objectifying her is portrayed as the obviously inhumane thing to do, but she is capable of wanting to be loved. What an insane and beautiful sentence. That's very true. A beautiful and talented artist. Short but concise. I really agree with what Bellow said here. Like, that is very true. Redbird. Banger songs, great stage presence, very cutie, me likey. So, again, imagine a man telling you me likey in real life. So just keep that in mind. Next. Get behind me, Sabrina. These men ain't shit. All right, I know who I'm voting for. Vote's not up yet. God damn it, Nick, you've done it again. Oh. This is how do you feel about Sabrina Carpenter? I personally really like Bello's answer. Very just looking at Sabrina from a very critical lens. I'm buying all the RAM. Hell yeah. Twice, like 30 more seconds to vote. We're reaching the point, 8 questions in, where I'm gonna start taking off points for arbitrary reasons. All right, poll is closing in 3, 2, 1. Rin winning by a landslide, like it's not even close. Automatic. 3 points to Rin. Let's see, Stingrays. Wonderful and concise. I will give him 2 points. Redbird, I'm very sorry. I don't like me likey as a phrase. And I think if someone said that to me, I'd be weirded out. So I'm actually minusing 5 points. Like overall. Get behind me, Sabrina. These men ain't shit. 2. Not bad. Wait, can I actually minus 5? Or is this not how that works? Oh. Minus 5, way too far. Okay. I'll just do 1. 1 point. It's still positive. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Next. Would you buy me a new CPU, motherboard, DDR5 RAM, new PC case? Once again, this is you. As a viewer, you're asking them. So put yourself in the person asking the question's shoes, right? Yes, would you like a GPU too? Stingray, yes. Redbird, who do you think I am? John Intel? Randy AOD? Girl. Yeah, sorry I hexed you and make your PC explode. Yeah, so keep in mind that Nick hexed me and made my PC explode. Like, so you just might want to keep in mind that, like, he did that. So poll is now up. Oh, every time I click this. No, go back. Okay. Everyone poll. I won't influence the votes. Bello has said, I said I'd buy more than Stingray. I noticed what she wasn't willing to ask. That is true. That is true. He was enthusiastic about it. Bello sounds enthusiastic. Would you like a GPU too? Until already is a 4090. Yeah, but you're supposed to view it like from your shoes for the audience vote. Oh, a minute is up. I am closing the polls. It's a tie between Bello and Redbird. Okay. Bello. 3. Hello. Stingray. You will receive a 2. Redbird, who do you think I am? John AMD girl. I'm taking off a point because you won't buy me a CPU, but you did get the crowd votes. That's a 2. Sorry, I hexed you and made your PC explode. Nick, you hexed me and made my PC explode. So like 1. But you did say yes, so 0 even. Well, he did say yes. Nick is now in second place. Bello is in the lead at 23 points. Stingray is still behind at 18, but slowly catching up to Redbird. Next, do you like cats? Yes, do you want a picture of my cats? And here's an actual picture of Bello's cat. Stingray, yes. Period. I love kittens. I have one that's very kind of very deaf and very pretty kitty named Liam Neeson the second. Yes, I have one. He can open doors. That's a little terrifying. Hold on, let me just bring up the poll. Oh, wait. All right. Vote now. Honestly, I would give all of these 100% on my end, so this is going to be a crowd vote. I want to see the cat open the door. Me too. Wait, I meant 3. Too bad. I would show pic on my phone during the day, so I would have to be included. So I should have included one. Oh, that's okay. I mean, you didn't even know you could send in photos, so. Lima has homophobia. Belly did the pictures. Yes, very wonderful pictures from Bella Wella. A minute is now up. Bello has won this one thanks to a picture of a cat. She gets 3, everyone else gets 2, of course. Putting Bello at even more of a lead. Next, which Twilight movie is your favorite? I like the first one. The coloring is so green. Haven't seen them yet or read the books, but if you're a big fan, then I'm ready to be blown away. My favorite movie is Eclipse, but I have a soft spot for the first one. And Nick, the baseball one. Nick, are you lying? All right, poll is now open. Damn it, Nick. No, do not say he did it again. What? That's the best scene in the whole franchise. Sasa, what's going on? I think Nick and Redbird shared answers. Wait a minute. Redbird said baseball scene. Nick said baseball scene. Hold on. Redbird and Nick are tied. I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nick has pulled ahead by voting for himself at the last second. Wow. Some may call this selfish, but not Nick. 3 points to Nick for this one. 2 points for everyone else. Nick draws ever closer to Bello's 28 points. Next up, how racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? And here we have a picture of black man gesturing stop against racism. Right. Now, well, before I move on, I want to say there is actually a correct answer. Ideally, I wouldn't like to be racist, but I know that it isn't really possible to just not be racist, and I'm sure I have implicit biases, so I will say 3, but I'm trying my best to unlearn any implicit bias that may surface and remain open-minded and try to be the best person I can and try to be as anti-racist as possible. To me, that is a perfect answer. Stingray, very honest, just as white. I mean, he's very honest about that. Redbird, about a 2, maybe a 3, depending on the day. I mostly have beef with French people and Americans. Nick, kind of wish the lowest option was 0, but 1, and thank you for asking. The poll will be up very shortly. Cast in your votes, my friends. There's no 0. I liked Stingray. Listen, Stingray was honest. What is this song? Thank you, Scott. It's 8 p.m. and it's hot. Oh no. All right. Voting is now up. Bello has won. You know what? I'm gonna give Bello 3 points. I really like this answer. I think it's impossible for everyone to be completely not racist, right? I don't think that's possible. Stingray, I liked your answer. White, 2 full points for you. 2 or 3 depending on the day. You know what? You're honest too. Kind of wish the lowest option was 0, but 1, and thank you for asking. I'm gonna give you 1 point for that, Nick. And just because I don't think it's possible to be at a 1 for any human being. Next. What is the square root of 100? Now, again, you're asking your date this and seeing if they can answer. Bello, I think it's 10. Stingray, 10. And then he has a period. Redbird, it's 10. Nick, 10. Unless math is lame, then I'll say, what the hell is even that? That's just the voice I've like decided Nick has. Okay. Poll has now begun. Vote. Put in your votes. Nick did it again. Guys, Nick has a completely normal answers and you guys were just like, Nick wasn't confident enough. See? Yeah, Nick. Why? I don't sound like that. Then why did you just sound like that? I'm like I'm setting him up for failure and he's still winning. Remember, you have a minute for every single vote. You are imagining your date saying this to you. 20 seconds left. I'm sorry the other Nick answers were good. Nick is really in the lead here. Now the poll is done. Nick won by a landslide. Despite me trying to rig this answer against him, 3 full points for Nick, 2 points for everyone else. Nick is very close to overtaking Bello here. 3 points away. Next question. How confident in calculus are you? Bello, not very confident. Stingray, not at all. Redbird, I'm a little rusty, but I can still do some math. I took calc 1, 2, and 3 in undergrad. Unless math is lame, then I did not do that. Sorry. I'll read them normally. I feel like it's influencing like possibly the answers. I did like Nick's answer though. I did like that. Damn it, Nick, you've done it again. Wonderful picture. This voice is influencing my implicit bias. Did you actually take Calc 1, 2, and 3? I think that is, I actually do think that is impressive, actually. Like, genuinely. I did, and differential equations. Oh, do you do math? Like, is your job related to math? All right. Whoa, this is the most landslide vote that I've ever seen in my whole life. Basically only votes for Nick. 3 full points to Nick, 2 for everyone else. He just provided corroborating details, but he was charming and funny because he said, unless math is lame, then I did not do that. Right? So now recite the multiplication tables, and there's a bunch of balls. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. And that's where the answers stopped. Stingray, the multiplication tables. Redbird literally copy and pasted every single multiplication table. I couldn't put that on here. But he did every single one. And so did Nick. And so did fucking Nick. So they both did that. Okay, you can vote now. What if they knew? What if they knew the multiplication tables? I would hope. They should have proved it then. I'm actually okay at math. I believe it. I like Stingray's answer. The multiplication tables. Get it, guys? Because recite. Like, oh, poll is up. Stingray has won by a majority vote. Yes, Stingray! This is the first one you've won. Yay, we're so proud of you. Bello 2. Everyone else 2. Good answers, in my opinion. Bello's still in the lead. Okay, next one, quite difficult. Name 5 women. Also, I didn't copy and paste, I typed it all out. Oh shit! I wish you told me that earlier. Alright, name 5 women. Bello, you. She's talking to me? Michelle Obama. Right, exactly. My mom, ventafps, Sabrina Carpenter, Shirley Chisholm. Redbird. Britt Baron, Hunter Schafer, Susie Young. Yes. My mom, why is everyone naming Sabrina Carpenter? Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, Hai Ing-wen. Oh, the former president of Taiwan, my coworker Vivian, who always bakes me dry ass muffins. So like Vivian catching strays for no apparent reason. I'm sorry, Vivian. The poll has now begun. Poor Vivian. 4. I personally really like 1. No, not for like any particular reason. Don't eat her muffins then, ungrateful. I know, I'm not voting for. I'm actually gonna take a point off for Nick. And I like Stingray's answer because he has Sessa included. Sessa, you are included in mine. Oh wait, I'm you? Wait, that's genius. A minute is up. Cast your votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bello and Redbird have won. So, Bello 3, Redbird 3, Stingray 2, Nick, sorry to say, threw shade at Vivian under a question about celebrating women. 1. Next question. Now, name 5 men. There is a correct answer to this. And the answer is no. You're pretty. 100 points immediately. Stingray, why? Redbird actually named. Wait. Oh, I copied and pasted the wrong answer. That's not what he said. Hold on. Let me change. Oh, fucking, you put it in PDF, right? Fuck. Name 5 men. This was Redbird's answer. 5 men. Nick, you. Now, voting has now begun. I really like the images. Excited man, isolated. Wait, why is this positive Asian man standing, young man, serious. 30 more seconds. Nick winning by a landslide in this one. Isolated, excited man. I'm afraid Nick cooked. I don't know, guys. I'm like really leaning towards Bellows. I don't know. Like, something about her answer just is really, it's drawing me in. Like, I might have to give an extra point. I don't know. And the poll is up. Nick winning by a landslide. 3 points for Nick on this one. I am sorry, Redbird. You might get 0 points for that. Stingray, I like this one too. Bello, I really like this one too. Let's see the score now. Bello at 42. Nick at 39. Redbird at 34, Stingray at 35. Name 5 non-binary people. Bella Wello, Joe Rogan, Death and Gaming, Barack Obama, Honorary, Sam Smith. Demi Lovato, Sam Smith, Bella Wello, Jonathan Van Ness, Janelle Monáe. Yes. Yes. I forgot about Joe Rogan. Me too. I forgot about Joe Rogan being non-binary. Oh, I forgot to start the poll. Voting has now begun. These are really good. I did not know the first Human Torch in Marvel, who was an android, was non-binary. Though that makes sense. Where? No, you're absolutely slaying. This is Bella. Look how pretty she is. I'm sorry, you next to this picture of Sam Smith is like kind of frying me. You should have put yourself between Joe Rogan and Sam Smith. One minute is now up. Bella winning this one by naming Joe Rogan and Barack Obama. Let's go. That is 3 points to Bella. 2 points for everyone else because everyone had really good answers. Next, list the vital members of Thunderbolts. Yes, Florence Pugh, starring Louis Pullman, Sebastian Stan, Florence Pugh. The other 2 can die, I don't give a fuck. Yelena, her dad, racist wannabe Captain America, Sentry, aka Void. All great answers, I'll be honest. Poll has now begun. Very good answers. So Stingrays was a joke back to when I was saying that every single day. Bello! Whoa, he wants a woman to die. Yelena, Bob, Bucky, maybe Ghost, the other 2 can die. Who are the other 2? I'm joking. By the way, every time you type someone's name, like Redbird, I think you already voted for Bello because you said Bello. I'm talking about Red Guardian and US Agent. Like, by typing Bello, you voted for Bello. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know, but that's how the poll works. So keep that in mind, guys. When the poll is up, if you type someone's name, it's vote. Sorry, isn't you were like the first 8 or 9 answers? No, it's not your fault. I never explained that to anyone, so nobody knew. All right, poll is up. Redbird won in a turn of events. Redbird has won this one. I liked everyone's answers for this. 2 for everyone, 3 for Redbird. There were no really wrong answers. The only wrong answer I think you could really give for this one was be like, who is Thunderbolts? Score check. Stingray, Redbird, and are now tied. Nick, the gap between Nick and Bello grows further with every question. Next question, do you run marathons on holidays? Bello's answer? No, and I don't want to be mean to anyone who runs marathons on the day off, but I just feel like there are better things to do. Like, what are the reasons, right? If you're running for a cause, then just donate to the cause. It'll be more effective because running isn't a good advertisement for cancer. That is a good point. Even if you are super self-conscious, there's better workouts. And 3, if you want a sense of accomplishments, there are better projects to do, like studying. Stingray, never have I, nor will I, turkey trot. Redbird, no, but I did run a New Year's Eve marathon when I was 11 with some friends. It's a yearly tradition related to San Silvestre in a lot of religions around Spain. They're 6 km to 10 km long. Nick just said movie marathons. Damn it, Nick, you've done it again. I'm just kidding. I like that everyone's answer is very long and then Nick's is just... All right, poll has begun. I do agree though, because I do agree with Bella's answer, like actually though, because like I never really understood the concept of running for a cause like cancer. Damn it, everyone voting Nick. Nick wins by doing nothing. Yeah. I also like Stingray's answer, like turkey trot. Fucking Nick is cooking. He's done it again. Typical man. No, but is anyone else confused? I don't think we needed more time on this one. Nick won by a freaking landslide. I'm gonna give everyone a 2, and I'm so sorry, Redbird. I might have to give you a 1 on this one just because I did feel like this answer was a little bit unrelated to the question, right? If someone said this to me on a day, I'd be like, I don't fucking care about the rest of that. No offense. Like, just tell me if you ran a marathon on a holiday. I don't care. Next. What was your most expensive gift in Fruit and Grow a Garden? I haven't played Grow a Garden. My friend kept asking me to play, but I felt like I wasn't ready emotionally to experience peak. Stingray, I have a mythical tall asparagus worth more than 100,000 shekels. I've never played Grow a Garden, nor do I ever intend to. Can we circle back to this? Bro, I swear to God, if Nick wins again on this, like I swear, okay, I think I know what's gonna happen. I've begun the poll, and like you guys are gonna. Damn it, Nick, you've done it again. Wait, I hate to say it, but 4. It's a 4 and it's 3. Nick wins by doing nothing. This is also an example of the patriarchy. I mean, do we even need a poll on this? Like, obviously Nick won. Like, let's just finish the poll right now. Nick obviously won this one. 3 points to Nick for saying, let's circle back to this and not even answering the question. 2 points to Bello for saying that she didn't want to play, but saying that, you know, she liked her friend. 2 points to Stingray for actually having played the game. I'm so sorry, Redbird. I've never played Girl Garden, nor do I ever intend to. That's kind of just shutting off. I'm so sorry. I'm just pretending like I don't know you, okay? Like, I don't know you. But if someone was like, no, I've never played Girl Garden, I'd be like, oh, okay. So that's a 1 for me personally. This is just my personal opinion, not a reflection of you. Now, what do you think of America's military complex? Very, very tough question. Bello, I don't like it. And I think there isn't a piece of land on this earth that hasn't been touched by America's greedy and vile project. Stingray, it's for profit. Okay, so this is a lot. I think the United States of America have used their military power to be the big bully of the world for far too long. And it's never been clearer than with the current administration. They will literally start wars over resources they know damn well they're not going to get unless they completely destroy their enemies. On top of that, the ones that truly profit from that are... Right, okay. Why are Nick and Redbird's answers always so similar? The warmongering military is American government has, okay, right. Hegemonic. Very cool. Very cool word. Redbird needs this. Redbird does need this. You're right. I will very soon begin the poll. So in 3, 2, 1, the poll is now open. I don't even have space to put like the poll overlay for this question. Clearly, wait, you know what's so funny is Stingray's short answer compared to like Redbird's paragraph. Vote for what you agree with. Yes, vote for what you agree with. Remember, the first 2 votes are my points, right? The third one is the crowd one, but the first 2 is for me. All right, first 2 is for me. Third point's for you guys. Oh, a minute is up. Redbird has won this by a landslide. Very, very in-depth answer. Me personally though, if someone said all that to me on a date, I wouldn't like it. So I'm sorry. I have a 2 for that. I'm sorry guys. First 2 points are for me. He gets 2 for crowd. That's just how this game works. Sorry. I don't like it. There isn't a piece of land on this earth that isn't touched by America's greedy and vile project. That's a fine answer. That's a fine answer. Just not really gaining much from it. That's gonna be a 1 from me. Stingray, it's for profit. A little too short for me. Maybe I just don't like this question. Maybe I just don't like this question. That's also gonna be a 1 for me. Sorry guys. Everyone scored very low on this for me. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Like, the answers themselves are good. I don't really know. Don't ask me. But Redbird did win this round. What Powerpuff Girl is your favorite? And we have the Fantastic Four, right? Buttercup. Bubbles, because I've always valued friendship and positivity. Buttercup. It will always be Buttercup. And Nick says Buttercup. Only 1 for Bubbles, and it's from Stingray. How cute. All right, poll is open in 3, 2, 1. It is now open. Oh my god, I love Bubbles. Belly did the pictures. These are Bello's pictures. Listen, if you're gonna fucking fight me on these questions, fight me in real life. Okay, pull up. Ha. All right, the poll is now finished. Stingray wins. For I really do like Stingray's answers, so I agree with you guys. Stingray gets full points on this, and I'll tell you why. I don't actually know much about the Powerpuff Girls. Like, yeah, but I do like this because he says why. And nobody else said why. So everyone else won, and Stingray with a 3. These continue this conversation. Let's reflect back on the score. Bello 53, Rebber 44, Stingray 47, Nick 51. Next question. Would you take a bullet for me? Really important question to ask on a first date when you've just met someone. Bello, I would take a bullet for anyone who seems kind. You seem kind. Stingray, yes. Depends on the caliber. Honest. Let's circle back to this one. Damn it. Fuck you, Nick. I don't even know. I didn't even need to run this poll. I know who will win. Poll is up in 3, 2, 1. It's up. And I think we all know. We all know who's gonna be. I didn't fucking -5, Charlie. I didn't fucking -5. Are you dead ass? I didn't fucking -5. I literally pull up the fucking... Listen, these are my answers. The first two are my answers. If you don't want me to answer it, you answer it yourself. Anyways, 42 seconds. One minute. Surprising Redbird has won this one. Depends on the caliber. 3, that's it. I mean, that's a fair answer. That's a fair answer. I did like Nick's. 2 for everyone else too, because everyone says yes. Next, what is your astrology sign? Oh. Wait. I think Nick had the better one for that. One second. Okay. What is your astrology sign? I am a Libra. Please don't leave. Cancer, July 15th. Aquarius sun. Ooh, very, very in-depth answer. Nick Taurus. Shortest answer on the list. And the poll is now up. Okay, wait, I love cancers. I don't know what they I don't know what they mean. Hi, Fairy Girl. Yes, I did. Like earlier today. I don't know how I feel about it. But it'll grow out fast, I'm sure. Oh, it's been a minute. Redbirds win this one with a very, very in-depth answer. Out of 3. Everyone else? Good answer. Yeah, no, good answer. I don't see any reason to take any points off. Next question. This is a very important question to ask your first date. Do you want to see this AI generated piece of media? And it is this terrifying image of Tang 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 Sahur. I don't like AI generated media since it has already been generated and there is no water cost associated and you want to share it with me, I'll take a look. Stingray, no thanks. Redbird, put the phone away, please. Never mind, I'll take the bullet. All right, the poll will soon be up in 3, 2, 1. It is up. That is, I mean, I'm sorry, Nick. Nick is funny. That was a good answer. I do agree with Bello's answer. These are all great answers, honestly. All these answers. God damn it, he's too good. Wait, happy birthday. When was your birthday? Oh, July 15th. Did I know that? Did I say happy birthday to you? Oh my god, I'm a bad friend. Happy birthday! The poll is done. Nick winning in a landslide on this one. Loved everyone's answers. 2, 2, 2, 3. Nick's at 58. He's very close to getting first place. Everyone's actually really, really close. Next question, how's the war? I don't think any war is a good war. So bad. There's work to do. The rights still aren't equal. I mean, it's going, not well, but it's going. Nick, not good. Poll will be up. 3, 2, 1. I mean, everyone had pretty much the same answer. I think the only way you could have gotten this wrong is say, what war? There's a war going on. Nick, stop winning. What war? Stingrays is so badass. I imagine Captain America saying this. And here's a picture of 2 thumbs being held. Thumbs up. And a minute is up. Bello and Stingray tie in this one. 3 points to them both. And 2 points to everyone else. Remember, the first 2 points are me. And the last point is you guys, community vote. Did you see the game last night? The game, mind game. Haha, you guys just lost. Oh, okay. Which sport are you asking about? I'm scared. What game? What game? Do you mean the Marvel Rivals game that was on your stream? Yeah, I saw that. Very nice blinds and sleeves. I like the answer. Oh, you mean Tanzania versus Uganda? No. Only game I know is Stadium and Overwatch. Wait. Oh my god, I can't choose between these answers. I have to give everyone 1,000 points. All right, poll is now open. For fuck's mic, Nick. What is Tanzania versus Uganda? Bird was funny. Wait, you guys like should for real date. That was the football match. Oh, a country in Africa. No, I know it's a country. 30 seconds left. Charlie, you should do. I know. And the poll is now closed. Nick wins this. Everyone had great answers here. Nick's still 1 point behind Bello. Let's see if he can pull ahead. What do you watch? Love Island. No, but I'll listen to you complain about the couples on it. Upon request. Absolutely not. Yes, but I don't think I would want to be in it if that is the next question. All right. Interesting. Predicting the future. The poll has now begun. Remember, you are viewing these answers as if you're asking a date, and that's their response. Below. Wait. Well, you can't change your vote. She said she wouldn't watch it. Yeah, she said she wouldn't watch it. Damn it. Yeah. No, but she'll listen to you complain about the couples on it. 30 seconds less. Interrogation. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's a legal interrogation? Oh, wait, why'd you do that? Wait, why'd you do that? Oh, Bello winning this one at a 71%. I think that's because it is quite an honest question. I liked everyone's answers. Yes, but I don't think I would want to be on it if that's the next question. I think that's a funny, like, answer because it's like, why would that be the next question? Next question. Turns out it is not, do you want to be on Love Island? It's, are you or were you a member of the Chinese Communist Party? Streamer, I'm Singaporean. Stingray, Taiwan #1. Redbird, no comment. Okay, so that was not the next question. No, I have not been and am not a member of the CCP. The poll has begun. There are 20 questions left. We gotta get through this. I like the first one. Aw, I'm glad you think that. I'm glad you guys are I'm having a lot of fun with this. This was fun. We should do more of these. You guys are having fun. It's really funny to see how everyone's minds work. This might be the first time someone has gotten minus 10 points. And I'm not gonna say who. The poll is complete. Bello winning by a landslide. 75%, 3 points to Bello. Taiwan #1, great answer, great answer. So Redbird, we gotta talk about this answer. Are you or were you a member of the Chinese Communist Party? And your answer was no comment. I can't give you a point. Like, you see why I can't give you a point, right? So, like, 0? I'm sorry. Nick, perfectly fine answer, too. I mean, I guess you didn't confirm nor deny. Next, would you vaccinate your child? And I don't know who that is, but he's here. I would vaccinate my kid, but I would do my research to make sure the kid gets vaccinated on the proper schedule and the kid doesn't have any allergies. And I don't want kids, but I don't want kids. I actually want to be a stepmom who's outwardly cold to kids and career minded, so I don't have a lot of time for my kids, but actually cares a lot. And if I realize I fucked up, I'll shed a tear for the first time in my life. Okay. Stingray, I wouldn't have a kid. I mean, I already do, so yes. So I didn't know that, Ripper, do you mean that you have a kid and you're currently vaccinating? Because that's kind of like what it reads. Nick says, yeah, I would make sure they get 2 of each vaccine just in case. Oh, his cats and dogs. Oh. All right, the poll has now begun. Who is this guy? I really like Stingray's answer. I wouldn't have a kid. So Bello is describing being a deadbeat mom. Bello self-voting. Ha ha ha. Okay, literally earlier, Nick won by voting for himself and breaking a tie, so I was gonna say that. I mean, it's not against the rules. Hi, Jeremiah. Bullet for me is crazy, isn't it? I think deadbeat moms are so hot. Bello, how is Bello winning with this answer? Guys, how the question was, would you vaccinate your child? Bello said she wants to become a deadbeat mom, and you guys let her win? I was gonna give her a 1, maybe even a 0, but I can't. I have to give her a 2. I meant actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Bello. I need to give you a 1 because you're saying you'd be deadbeat mom. The only 1 you got was from chat voting for you. Stingray, perfect answer. 2, I wouldn't have a kid. I mean, I already do, so yes. Nick, I would make sure they have 2 of each vaccine. Okay, can you do that medically? 1? I'm concerned about some of these answers. Right. No, you shouldn't. Okay, so I didn't give a lot of points for that. Here's the score so far. Bello 71, Stingray 64, Redbird 60. Sorry, that's my bad. Nick 68. Next. What do you think about the garment and textile industry? I think it's really important work, and one of first modern industries to be woman dominated, and as such has a strong association with liberation movements and also women's labor struggle. But I also know that in the age of fast fashion, it also has become associated with a lot of awful labor violations across the globe. So I feel very mixed. Local textile industries I would be happy to support, while global production chains I'm very suspicious about. I feel the same way. Stingray is predatory, but you seem like a conscious consumer and quality over quantity. Okay. Throwing a little flirting in there for some reason. I think, for some reason, as if we're not on a date, I think I have a positive view of the garment and textile industry when they stop exploiting third world countries, forcing people to work in piss poor conditions with monthly salaries far below what anyone in first world countries make in a single day in some instances. Not a fan of industries that ignore human rights and try to make as much profit as possible without giving a damn about the impact on the planet either. Exactly, and I'll leave it there to not pull off another military complex answer. Let's see what Nick has to say. Various human right abuses for tens of millions of workers in the industry. I'm so glad we're all aware of abuses of the textile garment industry. Now the poll will be open. It is now open. Very glad we're all aware. The only way you could have gotten this wrong was to say, I love the garment and textile industry, which very glad no one here said that. I do very much agree with Bello and Redbird. I do very much. Whoa! Why is everyone voting for Stingray? I mean, it's good, but like, I'm just surprised. He said I'm hot. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So you don't agree with me? So you don't agree? Various human rights abuses protect millions of workers in the industry. A minute is up. Stingray wins by a landslide. Good job, Stingray. 3 points and 2 points for everyone else. Stingray winning this question. Yes, guys, it's a date. That is very true. It is a date. Let's not forget this fuck ass song. Is a grilled cheese a sandwich? A grilled cheese can be anything you say it is because definitions are loose and defined by use. Most of the time when someone says grilled cheese, they probably mean a sandwich. Yeah. Stingray, surely. If it has bread, yes. If it's literally a piece of cheese that is grilled, no. Wait, I didn't think about this. Oh my god. Cheese to meet you. Ha! That's a good answer. I don't know what else it would be. Well, Nick, it could be a piece of cheese that is grilled. Did you think about that? Because I didn't until now. The poll is now open. Oh, that's true. A grilled cheese, I mean, anything you say it is, but because definition of loose and defined by use. Huh. That's so interesting. Can I get a point for the picture? Yeah, Bella, this was a very good picture. No, I would have found the same picture. Literally, how would you guys have found this picture? I can't with this song, bro. The poll is complete. Redbird wins by a landslide here. I do agree. Everyone else pretty much had the same answer. Yes. 2 points for everyone else. Oh wait, this was Stingray. Oh my god, I almost just gave Stingray a fake point. Next question. What type of cheese do you use for grilled cheese? You have left me quite discheesed. I really like shredded mozzarella for a stretch and half a slice of Kraft single because I don't usually like the smell of Kraft single, but in grilled cheese it'd be nice. I like to use mayo instead of butter. You should also ask what bread I use for grilled cheese. Grated cheddar, never bagged. Oh my goodness, I feel like you can't use one type of cheese for a grilled cheese sandwich. Wait, Redbird and Bella do the same thing. Provolone is pretty good, but I'm a big fan of Gouda Havarti. Mozzarella is a no-brainer, but I'm not the biggest fan of outside pizza. Nick, probably just whatever I have. Not Kraft singles or blue cheese, but I'm willing to be experimental with cheese choice. I don't have much of an opinion on this one, me personally. But I know a lot of people have huge opinions on cheese, so let's see what you guys say. Poll is now open. Oops. I do own a cheese grater. Well, you should have said that, Nick. You should have said, I grate the cheese with the beautiful cheese grater that I own. That would have been relevant. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Sorry. In fact, I'm gonna minus 5 points for that. All right, the poll is very soon to be concluded, and Bello and Nick win this one. Bello 3, Nick 3, everyone else 2. Next, what is your favorite Pokemon? This is everyone's favorite Pokemon. Redbird said, my favorite Pokemon, Totodile Umbreon. Shout out to Talonflame. Bro was doing shout outs on a day. Begin the poll. The poll is now open. Cast your faves. Gold Gengo. It looks like string cheese. Oh my god, it does. I like the little one that is in the broken egg. Which one is that? Mine was on topic because cheese. Oh, is that why you picked that one? I never watched Pokemon. Me neither. Clobopus. Wait, what kind of name is that, guys? Clobo. Bella wins. That one is the cutest. Guys, I'm sorry to say, the correct answer to me would be I never saw Pokemon. So Bello gets 2 points. Everyone else 1 point. Why? Because I wish my partner also had never seen Pokemon. Is this arbitrary? Yes. What is your favorite cryptocurrency? And there is a picture of me, Ventacoin. Bello says, I wouldn't say I like crypto very much, but if you're forcing me to choose, I would say the USD stablecoin, the cryptocurrency where the worth is tied to the US dollar, just to stabilize exchange cost in crypto markets, because its existence is the only thing allowing people who got scammed or who got into crypto by mistake to get out. Stingray. Dogecoin, just kidding. I don't have a favorite. I beg your finest pardon. Nick, I'll take another bullet. Fuck, that was... The poll is now open. I do like Bella's answer, yeah. I do like Bella's answer. Because I actually didn't know about that. The USD stablecoin, a cryptocurrency where the worth is tied to the US dollar, just to stabilize exchange costs in crypto markets, because this is the only thing a lot of people got scammed. Yeah, that is so interesting. I gotta look more into that. I knew about it. Yeah, it's a valid answer for sure. Too bad Nick just said I'll take another bullet. Ventacoin, I'm dying. Guys, invest in it. Invest in it, guys. All right, 1 minute is now up. Nick did win this one. 3 to Nick, 2 for everyone else. Bello's still in the lead. Next question, Taro and Hoppa. If you didn't know, apparently this is the Asian version of pineapple on pizza. I'm open-minded to it. I liked putting taro into Bucky. Stingray, sand and soup. I've only had taro a handful of times. It tastes a little weird. Oh, tastes a little weird, but I don't mind it too much. Hold on, let me move. So sure. Sure, why not? Or no, maybe. Very indecisive. The poll has now begun. I personally do like taro and I don't mind it in anything, so I feel a little bit offended. And again, the first two are me. I didn't know anyone didn't like taro. I thought it was missing something. Below, because she mentioned tteokbokki. Yeah, tteokbokki is so good. I do agree. I'll make it for you. Oh my god, someone should have said that. Instant win. Seems grainy and would fall apart in a hot pot. No. It's like a potato texture. That is true. That is true for stingrays. Nyx is just sure, why not, or no, maybe. Like, all the possible answers you could have. Bello and Stingray tied. Me personally, I like taro, so if someone said yes, I would be happy. Stingray said sand and soup. This is actually really offensive to my culture, therefore I will knock up a point too. I've only had taro a handful of times. It tastes a little weird, but I don't mind it too much. I find this really offensive to my culture by saying it tastes a little weird. A little weird. But you don't mind it too much, so still two. Nick, sure, why not, or no, maybe. You have answered this question every single possible way possible, which is also kind of funny, so like two. Okay, next. Favorite tea shop? Gongcha. Or I like to make my own tea using the specialty tea brand I really like. They have interesting scents. Love that. Stingray, that cafe on Venta stream that has tea and tiramisu. There's a few cocoa shops here in Spain, but I've never been to any. I've only been to local tea shops. No big chain ones as far as I remember. Whatever has the best discount on DoorDash. I just tried a local place that has tiramisu and it was pretty good. Wait, tiramisu? Bro's talking about cake? Poll has begun. Wait, let me read Nick's favorite tea shop. I just tried a local place that has tiramisu. Wait, Nick, did you think we were talking about tiramisu because of the word tea? What is tiramisu normal at tea shops? Tiramisu is not normal at tea shop. Wait, what do you guys think tea shop means? He orders tea with tiramisu. Oh, we don't have tea. We don't have like eating food at like tea shops here. Do you guys have that? They also have cake? No tea shops here have tiramisu? Wait, you guys have tea shop? You guys have tiramisus in your tea shops? We don't even have food in our tea shops. Oh my god, wait. I really like Onta, so I'm gonna have to go with Bellows on this. 97-year-old diner still serves their Coke the old-fashioned way. Bello and Nick tied on this one. I really, really like Stingray's answer and Bello's answer. No big chain one, that's fine. However, just me personally, I'll just give it a 2. I guess if someone hasn't been to a tea shop, it's fine. They can go. Whatever has the best discount on DoorDash, that's also good. Do you like matcha and feminist literature? Bottom is performative male. Matcha is not my favorite tea. I like oolong, but I do like it, so I'll drink it. I also do research in and sometimes teach feminist literature. Stingray, I prefer coffee, but yes, I do like feminist literature. For my major, I had to take a couple women in politics classes, and they ended up being some of my favorite classes. I got to read Shirley Chisholm's book about being the first Black woman to serve in the American government. Her autobiography was titled Unbought and Unbossed, which I think is a really catchy title with a lot of meaning, especially for the 1970s. I was a bit surprised when she said that the boundaries of sexism were harder to break down than the boundaries of racism, and then she called politics a beautiful fraud because of all the inconsistency and confusion around the policy. She made it her lifelong mission to make politics and policy for the ordinary people first. I think reading femme literature has affected my life in a positive way, and I think more straight males should give it a try. What a beautiful answer. I really like matcha, and I haven't read too much international feminist literature, but one of my favorite poets is 19th century poet Rosalia de Castro, who often wrote about how isolated where about how I listed we're in a society ruled by men, and more contemporary writers like Rosa Montero and Leila Martinez, who are very famous writers that have always pushed women to be seen just as capable as, if not more than, men in their struggles, navigating to a modern society that somehow still looks down on them. That sounds like feminist literature. Nick. Yeah, assuming I like matcha and am a feminist. My senior thesis was regression analysis on the gender wage gap, so it isn't performative. I'm really about that shit. And you know what? I just want to say I knew that these kind of answers would come from this community, and I'm so proud. I knew it. Poll is up. Great answers from literally everyone. I don't feel right voting for a man here, but great answers, guys. Why are you guys voting for men? That's a good point. Yeah, Bello, I must say she is doing a PhD in literature, right? So she actually knows a ton about feminist literature. Like a ton. So smart. Yes. I read one of her papers today. I read feminist literature. Bella wins. Bella wins. Really, really great answers. I'm really glad you guys are all familiar with feminist literature. Take a look. Oh my goodness. Bella at 91. Yeah. Oh. Wait, you sent it to your girls to flirt? I just read it. I thought it was good. Favorite author? I'm not sure why this is in all caps. I'm not sure. My favorite author is a tie between Judith Butler, who's a philosopher who said that gender is performative, Miranda Fricker, a person who said that oppression restricts our capacity as knowers and our access to knowledge, and Franz Kafka, but not his stories, his letters to his girlfriends, which were beautifully written. As you can see, Bella's very knowledgeable about authors. Stingray. Patrick... Sorry, the music. Patrick Rothfuss, because his fantasy book, The Name of the Wind, was a cherished read that I became absorbed in while studying abroad in Vienna, Austria. It is not just a book about action and battles and heroism. Heroism. It contains thought-provoking lyrical prose, page after page, and a love story that is anything but fair and happy. Oh. Wait. I'm sorry, the music. Sorry, guys, there was actually so many answers. So I had a hard time getting everything. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh my god. No, that was not his fault. That was my fault. Okay. Ripper says the Witcher saga is probably my favorite saga of books, so I say that guy when it comes to fiction. If it comes to real world politics, I like a few, but I really like the shift that guy took post October 7th. I've been a big fan of his for a long time, and I was glad to see his view on Palestine change for the better after that. Oh, that's cool. He was also a very well-known writer in the Black Panther series. When it comes to comics, what do I think about comics? There are so many, and he lists a bunch of comics. Nick says, wait, maybe I am performative. I bought Fourth Wing because a girl I went on a date with wanted to talk about it. So I guess Rebecca Yarrows. I almost read the entire book. I like that you said I almost read the entire book. Okay, poll is up now. So, like, he didn't finish reading the book. Why are you making me sound like that? Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you guys voting for Nick? Why are you guys voting? He didn't fucking read. He didn't finish the book. We stopped dating. We stopped dating so you didn't finish the book. Based app. No, guys, no, you cannot be voting for someone who didn't finish a book. Read like he's a... Guys, he didn't finish reading the book. Stop. You guys are... There's no way he just won this one. There's... Guys, I have to take off. If I don't even want to give him a point. I'm sorry, Nick. I gotta take off a point. I'm sorry, 2. Everyone else also 2 because great answers. But like, seriously, guys, seriously, like, next question. Do you think you could catch a fish with your bare hands? I think this question is really interesting because not only does it test your athleticism, but it also tests your ego. I think so, but the fish would have to be really dumb or tired. Stingray, watch me catch this fly with my bare hands. Okay, doesn't answer the question. Yes, but it depends on how deep the water is, though. If it's tiny and not a great white shark. Also, I don't want to be near anything called great white. I mean, that's a good point. And the poll has now begun. Just a reminder to everyone, Stingray did not answer the question. I repeat, Stingray did not answer the question. I don't want to see anyone voting for... Why are you voting for Stingray? Stingray didn't answer the question. Stingray didn't answer the question. Do you think you can catch up a fish with your bare hands? Stingray says, watch me catch this fly with my bare hands. Also, it didn't register to me that sharks were fish. But the fly is dead. I guess... It says catch, not kill. That's a good point. That's a good point. And the poll is done. Nick has won. If it's tiny but not a great white shark. Also reminding us that sharks are fish. Did anyone else forget, or was that just me? Remember, yes, or depends on how deep the water is, though. I don't... Do you really... Can you really do that, Stingray? I'm gonna have to give you 1 point for that. I mean... Like... Bello gets 2. Bello in it greatly. Alright, here's another question. Do you think that men should gain the ability to get pregnant? I think this sounds like a joke, but really think about this question because the way you answer it is really interesting, I think. This is honestly, like, deceptively a really important question. Many transsexual men and intersex men can get pregnant, but I do think by and large people should be able to get womb transplants if they'd like to be pregnant instead of their partners. But ideally, if medical technology could advance in any way I wanted, I would make it so that no pregnancy would be as painful as it is now. Stingray, I will vote for MPreg to escape the world of fanfic and into a reality, because imagine how fast reproductive rights would spawn out of nowhere if men got a pregnancy DLC. Redbird, yeah, fuck it, why not? If a couple wants to have 2 kids, for example, the pregnancy should be split. One pregnancy is carried by the dad and the other by the mom. I've never thought about that. Nick says, I think we already have the ability, but we're too weak to discover it. All right. The poll will be up very soon. And 3, 2, 1. It is up. And how exactly would you discover the ability to impreg? I like Bella's answers very much. Hello. And also Redbirds. Actually, everyone's answer. We just need to try really hard to get men pregnant. I mean, that's true. Have we tried ever to get a man pregnant, right? Like a cis man, I mean. If I can absorb collagen, I can impreg. I believe it. You can be the first cis man to impreg. And the vote is now done. It is a tie between Bella and Nick, which I really agree with. I think everyone had good answers here. I'm just imagining a world where you can split pregnancies, and that's funny. So, Bella and Nick with a 3, everyone else with a 2. How many centimeters dilated does a woman need to be to give birth? If you're a feminist, you would know. Bello, I've never thought about this. Maybe I'm a bad person. Stingray, I don't know, but only because I use inches in America. About 4 inches. Robert, I'm sorry. The PDF is really hard to copy from. Wait, hold on. That's why I said don't send me the PDF. Guys, just pretend this is happening. Robert says, I think it starts dilating from around 2 to 3 centimeters to 10 centimeters during active labor, which, as far as I know, is the maximum dilation. Nick, 10. I'm a fucking cheater. I cheated on this one, but now I know. So this was educational for me. So Nick cheated. I don't want to see you guys voting. The poll has begun. Okay. The poll has begun. Why are we voting for Bello? She literally said, I've never thought about this. I really love the picture that Bella has added, which is just a hole. Accurate. I can't get girls pregnant, so I've never thought about it. Okay. I mean, I can't get girls pregnant either, but I've thought about it because I needed to download a mod for The Sims. And I needed to decide which one. Okay, anyway. Redbird wins this one. Very, very, very good answer because you gave... I don't even know if this is true. I'm assuming it's true. Sorry, Bello, but I think I might have to give you a 0 for this. You've never thought about this? That's a 2 for Stingray. Nick, 10 cheated, like 0. You cheated on a exam. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. You cheated. What do you want me to do? Next question to ask your date when you meet them. What have you done to save the ocean? Bello. So far, not much. I did donate a small amount to a clean water initiative once, and I do plan to make regular donations to drinking water projects because I used to work at a tech company, and the tech sector is damaging a lot of the clean water supply in the United States and elsewhere, although just making more water isn't the most sustainable fix. That's true. Stingray, when I was a lifeguard, I swam very fast to save people from the ocean that was trying to kill them, and I pick up other people's trash when I see it on the beach. Wow, hands-on experience. Redbird, I recycle. What else? Nick. Not touch it because I'm scared of the great whites. All right. Poll is now active. Nick is really scared of those sharks, man. Why is this a Mr. Beast video? Hold on. I cleaned the world's dirtiest beach. Hashtag team season. Actually, he was kind of the GOAT for that. That was like the one good thing he did. Hi, Silver. Okay, but how many marathons do you run? I love your hair. Thank you. I love your hair. That's true. How many marathons do you run for the sea? Stingray really winning in this one. Now the minute is up. Stingray wins this in a landslide. He has hands-on experience in saving not only the ocean, but also people in the ocean. Wonderful. 2 points to Bello for donating to drinking water projects. Redbird, you know what? At least you recycle. Nick says, so not touch the ocean. So that doesn't really do much to save the ocean. I'm gonna, like, I don't want to give you 0 points again. I'll give you 1 point for answering the question, I guess. All right, now let's do a check-in on the score. Who is in the lead? Bello at 100 points, Stingray at 89, Redbird at 88, and Nick at 94. Stingray pulling ahead of Redbird simply by being a lifeguard. Next question. We're nearing the end here, guys. Remember, there is 51 questions. This is a really easy question just to ask your date when you see them. If you were to die tomorrow, what lasting impact your life have made on this earth? Who would miss you? And how long would it take for people to notice your absence? 6, 7. Bello. I write a little in my spare time, both hobbyist fanfic writing and just my articles or my papers. Every time I finish something, I feel so accomplished. Every time I get a really nice comment saying that I changed the way they see things, or I put to words their feelings that they didn't know how to express before, I get this tiny feeling in my chest that makes me think if I died tomorrow, I would die happily knowing that I've touched someone's emotions or feelings. That actually made me want to cry. Stingray. It wouldn't take long for my family to notice my absence because I check in with them often, and my impact would be in the memories I've made with my friends and family, the mentoring that I've done with colleagues and youth, and my favorite beaches I've worked to protect and steward. Redbird. Nothing. My dogs and cat, and honestly, I wouldn't know. Nick. My work would immediately be pissed off at me for dying, but honestly, this document might be my biggest achievement, so this is my impact. The poll is now active. Whose answer do you think was best? Okay, I sound like I'm pregnant. Whose answer was best? I'm opening up to you guys and you're flirting amongst yourself. This questionnaire is probably the longest thing Nick has ever read. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? The random, like, Nick slander. Whoa. Where did that come from? Is that true, Nick? And the minute is up. Bello winning by a landslide. I'm not sure how Nick got some votes there. I mean, Bello with a 3 here. Very sentimental answer. I really like Stingray's answer as well. Redbird, this isn't true. 0, because I don't agree with this at all, and this was a bad answer. People would notice right away. Nick might work with me, pissed at me for dying. I also don't agree. I will give you 1, but I think more people should miss you, and you're lying to me. All right, now we're getting to the end of the questionnaire. Rate this interrogation from 1 to 10. Bello, this is really fun, but I wish we didn't have to go to the sewer next time. Can we go to Gonta or my place? Stingray. Oh. Whoa. Guys, check that out over there. Whoa, guys, look at that. Wait, I swear to God, I changed this. Okay. Anyway. Stingray, 10 out of 10. Having your questionnaire ready shows how much you care. Redbird, solid 9. Very entertaining. 2.5 hours of pastime. Would probably have been better if I was asked these questions while watching the Odyssey. There's only been psychological torture, so like a 7. When did I ever psychologically torture you in this questionnaire? Like, rude. All right, the poll has now begun. Please vote for what you think is the best answer. What is this PowerPoint called again? Oh, it's called psychological torture. Okay. 30 more seconds. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. A minute is up. Redbird has won this one. That I like this answer. I agree. There's only been psychological torture, so like a 7. Nick, you're getting 0 points for that. This is really fun, but wish we didn't have to go to Surrey next time. We're gonna go to my place. You know what? Yeah, W for saying my place. 10 out of 10 having a questionnaire shows how much you care too. What's the extra point you didn't give? For who? Next question. Did this interrogation help you learn something about yourself? Bello, no, but I feel like I've been talking about myself for a long time and I'd really like to learn more about you. I feel really bad since I've been doing a lot of the talking, but I do think for the questions I can tell you're a very interesting person and your community has a good sense of humor. You know, if I really did this questionnaire and someone said that to me, I would like be so happy. Oh, oops. Listen, I had a lot of questions to get through, okay? And there was a lot of things to do. Okay, I swear to God I did this. I swear to God I did this. Wait, this music. Stingray, yes, I haven't thought about some of these things in some time. Thank you. Yes, it was truly a life-changing interrogation, and he crosses that out and says questionnaire. Google Docs didn't let me do that. I mean, yeah. Nick, yes, and most importantly, I've learned something about women. Wait, what'd you learn about what'd you learn? Tell us. Share with the class. Poll is now up. I like this question. 10 centimeters. Oh. Oh, wait, really, Bello? Wait, oh my God. Why didn't you help me with the second? I think it's Alt Shift. Oh, okay. I actually did send this to someone, and they didn't really spend any time answering them. So already a no. Bella wins in a huge landslide. Yes, I remember seeing sometime. Yeah, these are all good. Next, Zendaya with a hat. Will you split the price of IMAX tickets? Yeah, sure. Yes. You haven't even invited me. Fuck you mean split the price of IMAX tickets? Nick, I already paid for them. Damn it, Nick. You've done it again. And the poll has begun. The difference between Redbird and Nick's answers. How is he doing this? Nick, how many girlfriends do you have? That's not even the answer I put. Wait, what was the answer? I'm so sorry, Stingray. Nick has us under a spell. The way it's 100% for Nick right now. I feel like I already paid for them was such an easy answer for you guys. The rest of you, right? Oh yeah, Stingray's answer was I get the tickets and you get the popcorn. I mean, honestly, Stingray, you would have lost to Nick anyways. Look, like, let's be honest. That was 100% Nick. Redbird, I'm gonna have to give you 0 for this one. Everyone else? Great. I'm sorry. Are you ready for the next 50 questions? Oh, wait. What if he bought the wrong movie? You can tell I was getting really tired near the end. One sec. Sorry, I took this as a legit interrogation. But why? It literally said questions to ask on a first date. Okay. As long as I get to ask some questions first. Stingray, yes. Redbird, yeah, I'm ready. Nick, okay. Begin the poll. Wait, the picture. Me? I like Bellows because it's like no one else wanted to ask questions for me. They didn't care about me. Only one person cared about me. Why would I as a man speak? Oh my god. Wait, that's a good point. You should have wrote that. Yes. But I'm not asking you any questions because why would I as a man speak? Bella wins. Bella wins. 3, 2, 2, 2. What is your name and government ID? I'll write it down for you on a little slip of paper. I don't trust Discord. Cameron, Class C, California driver license, and instrument rated private pilot's license upon request. Okay. Okay, my name is redacted and my government ID is redacted. Nicholas Prasibazis and my ID number is F5822584. Ha, you didn't think I'd read that whole thing out loud, did you, Nick? Did you? Whose answer is best? It declined. I already tried. Yeah, you guys, that's a picture of my credit card. You can use it if you like. The card expired in 97. Oh. That could be my fake name. You never know. Is that really your ID number? Imagine if we all thought like you guys were joking, but this is like actually your information. All right, a minute has passed. Stingray wins this one in a landslide. Very easy for Stingray. Everyone else? Well, I'm gonna have to give you a 1 for this because you didn't give it to me. Except it's on a piece of paper. Yes, I know. Okay. So up until now, each question has been worth 3 points. Bello is at 144. Stingray is at 102. Redbird is at 97. Nick is at 104. Bello's in the lead. Nick is second. Stingray's third. Redbird is last. This question, however, is worth 50,000 points. Do you think I'm pretty? Let's see what they say. Yes. Check question 17. Stingray, pretty hilarious, pretty bold, pretty determined, pretty loyal, pretty smart, pretty drop dead gorgeous. Yeah, you're pretty. Yes, and you don't look like Psylocke. This is worth 50,000 points, guys. So honestly, they could have just answered this question and not the rest of the questionnaire, but don't tell them that. Please put in your votes. He didn't actually say pretty. Notice how he's not answering the question again? Wait, what was question 17? Okay, I'll check question 17. You're pretty. Forgot about that one. I have to go with 2 here. I think I'm gonna have to go with Venta type 1 in chat. No, I think it's 2 though. Finish vote. Bello and Stingray in a tie. Wow. 50,000. Stingray also 50,000. Redbird 2. Yes, and you don't look Psylocke. That's a 2. But these are the results. Redbird got 2 for the answer. Yeah, there wasn't enough enthusiasm. There wasn't enough enthusiasm, like... Look at exclamation point. No exclamation point. Bella wins with 50,114 points. Stingray in a close second. So yeah, congrats to Bello and Stingray for winning. Nick and Redbird for coming in second place. I need to be more thoughtful. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. This whole thing was a joke. I really appreciate you guys for playing with me. I want to give 6 of my points to Stingray. Whoa! In a turn of events. Bellows donating 6 points to Stingray. I can't actually do... Okay. Can I do this? I date Redbird. He should be the real winner. It's doing the sum. I'll just... That's... Oh, wait, no, I can't even do that. Okay. I mean, you guys tied anyways. Yeah, let's do it again. I can't do it. It's taking the sum of the columns. That's why. Okay, guys, I'm actually very, very tired. I wasn't even planning on streaming today. But I came back and that's why some of the questions were bad, because like I was out all the day and I came back at like 10. But thank you guys for playing. That was really fun.